Okay, so it's Friday in week 11. Being Friday, this is supposed to be a easy run, might call it a recovery run. We just did about 57 minutes, and I just wanted to share what it's like running in Florida in August this year. We've been in Florida about 4 years, by far the most oppressive summer. So we went out on this run at 3:30 for reasons that, well, life happens. When you've got more to do than your Ironman training, sometimes you don't have control of when you do your workouts. But the heat index was 110, and it didn't get any better through the run. So what we had to do, since we're training to heart rate, I'm training to heart rate now, trying to keep my heart rate under 120 the last, I would say, probably mile and a half. I was having to stop every half mile and walk probably 200 or 300 yards just to get my heart rate back down from 130 into that 120 range. So anyway, we got the work done. Just can't wait for a break in this heat.
120 hours over the 20-week program.
Thanks for watching, and please subscribe if you would like to follow this journey. In this video, I'm going to tell you the tweaks I've made to my training to cope with this ridiculous heat. Thanks for watching.
The Florida heat wave continues to build. What's going on, guys? I'm certified video.
Hey everyone, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Allison Gargaro. Today and tomorrow are Fox 35 weather impact days.
It turns out that this past July, we just went through it, was the hottest month on record.
2023 has been hot, unusually hot, sometimes dangerously hot. So how would I describe just how hot it's been this summer?
Balls. Yeah, balls. Okay.
I take a lot of pride in my heat tolerance. I've trained and raced all over the South. I've towed the line at multiple races that saw the mercury top 100 degrees at the finish, and even swam in 88-degree water once. My attitude has always been the hotter the better. Until this summer, I would look at the weather forecast and say, all right, let's do this. But this summer has been different. At the risk of revealing my inner weather geek, this year's El Nino has hit Florida with a steady dose of west winds pulling hot, humid air in off the Gulf. And oh, as you have probably noticed also, the sun decided to wake up this year. And apparently, he's pissed. This year has had the most intense solar activity in over 20 years. El Nino plus a solar maximum has turned Florida into a convection oven. I like to do all my run sessions outdoors, even HIIT workouts. But with this heat wave, I've moved my HIIT and tempo runs indoors until the heat index comes down a little. So it's back to the treadmill, which is not all bad. It felt great banging out a tempo run at 75 degrees, and I was pleasantly surprised by my pace. Our community center's treadmills are not super heavy duty though, so I am limited on the top end of my HIIT intervals. But that's no big deal. I'm not really working on speed anyway. I do most of my riding indoors on my smart trainer, so the heat hasn't presented much of an issue. My plan has been to move my long rides outdoors in week 10, but I decided to stay on the trainer for a couple more weeks, hoping to see a break in the heat. As for my Sunday long run, the most obvious solution is to move that run to as early as possible. Done. But I also decided to run multiple loops close to home. I'm never more than a mile away from my front door. This allows me to better monitor my hydration, and in the event I overdo it, I'm close enough to home to get to relief before I get into danger.
Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind. Keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep
Damn it.